All right, good. All right. I wasn't originally going to do this, but Sense asked me to spit a poem since I'm the newest member. So, I'm going to read one that I just finished.
Yay! No, don't read it.
Did somebody say no?
Don't read it.
Don't read it?
Don't read it.
I don't know what y'all are saying. Read it?
I don't speak Spanish. I don't know.
All right. It's kind of a bit of an introduction. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
It's about to get really fucking heavy.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's awkward. Hastily assembled from random throwaway parts that don't quite fit together. Shaky and unsturdy, the winds of change have been known to send a breeze in his direction, just light enough to make him fall apart onto the sidewalks of his self-worth. Many times he's laid there broken, gathering his pieces, nuts and bolts, suicide jumping into the storm drains of his pride, forcing him to put himself back together with whatever remnants he manages to rummage. He is a makeshift man. All his friends are .coms.
Ooh.
Socially clumsy, he lives in a digital world that glitches often, but instead of changing programs, he just reboots the same one and wonders why he keeps on crashing. He is a song with no rhythm, a step with no bounce, a superhero with no cape or superpowers. Something's missing. His heart beats out of habit, blood flows just to pass the time. He's alone and lonely because he hasn't figured out that they don't have to be the same thing. He's angry because he hasn't learned to forgive. He just keeps hanging on because that's what he's been told to do. He just keeps hanging on because he's been hanging on his whole life. He hangs on because he's afraid if he lets go, he may just lose himself completely, but he doesn't realize that in order to find yourself, you gotta get lost first.
Yeah.
But it's impossible to get lost within the confines of your comforts. So he's fighting. He's desperate. The windows of his soul are painted shut. The doors are nailed shut. And tonight he's in the bathroom, shaving his head, just so he doesn't pull his hair out. And I just want to smash the mirror in front of him so I can force him to see more than just one reflection of himself. I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake the life back into him. I want to tell him that he is not haphazard, that he was carefully designed with the ability to rebuild himself over and over and over, every time stronger than the last. You may be flawed, but not imperfect. You are not broken, George. Stop acting like you're broken. Take off that stupid mask. Stop using it to hold your face up. You have reason. You have purpose, George. You were not an accident. You were never an accident. Stop making excuses. Mop up your self-pity with your pride. You have a voice, George. Use it for something more than an apology. Failure isn't always a bad thing. Stop being so afraid of every fucking thing and take a chance. Dare to step outside your lonely apartment for once in your life. For crying out loud, make at least one of your dreams come true. You're scared. That's okay. It doesn't make you a coward, but just because you're alive doesn't mean you're living. Many breaths get taken by dead men, dear George. You're stronger than you think you are. And I'm counting on you. Thank you. Y'all stop.